What is happening, muscle and mind? Welcome to Wednesday morning. I was planning on showing you guys a leg workout today. Today's my leg day, and I came across a video, something I wanted to try. I usually write on my own workouts, of course, but this is Kai Greene, as you can see by the title. High intense leg training. And I did like the workout, and it's something I never do. He starts off with the isolation moves. So he starts off with leg extensions, leg curls, and then some single leg curls. I've probably done that like 3 times in my life. I always start with the compound movements. And I'm going to be putting this entire workout in the description box so you can follow along if you want to try it out too. And then I'll talk about the volume after. But like I said, he starts off with leg extensions, then jumps into leg curls eventually, there it is. And then single leg curls, stiff leg deadlifts, walking lunges, squats, and then finishes up with some leg press. So it doesn't say on the video anything about volume, so it doesn't say anything about the sets or reps. So I'm just going to assume classic bodybuilding. I'll be doing 4 sets, 10 reps of every move. So it's gonna be a very high volume workout. Maybe I'll do 3. Should I do 4? Damn it, I wish I had your help right now. But I don't. I'm getting into it. I got a little pre-workout snack. I got some rice cakes, peanut butter on them, and a little caffeinated juice, AKA pre-workout. Let's get it. Alright guys, I just finished that up. I'm pretty dead. I just want to give a little commentary on it. There's 2 things I really want to touch on, and it's mostly just the volume of the workout and the way he stacks his exercises. I don't really understand the stack, but I'll start with the volume. Unless you're Mr. Olympia, you don't need that many sets. I mean, this is all just legs. This is one body part basically. You have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28 sets on legs for 7 moves. That's overload. You don't need that much unless you're Mr. Olympia, unless you've been doing this for so long. The law of like progressive overload, right? You're supposed to train harder or more intense, have more intensity as you go through your life of lifting. So in 2 months, your intensity should be higher than it is right now. You do that either by increasing the weight or increasing the volume. When you've been doing it as long as Kai Greene, maybe you need that much volume. Maybe that's like mandatory for him. But for me, something like 15 to 21 sets is usually my ballpark. Maybe 5 moves, 3 sets each. And a few of those are isolations. I'm doing like 3 heavy compound lifts each leg workout. But yeah, you don't need that much, especially if you're just beginning. If you're a beginner and you still want to be like Kai Greene, you hop into that workout, it's not worth it. I'm gonna be way too sore from this tomorrow. This is gonna be something that takes away from my daily routine tomorrow. Might make my workout worse, but I did it for y'all. And second is just the way he stacks his exercises. He did all of his isolation moves first, and then he ended on his compound moves. So he ended with the leg press, the squat, the deadlift, the lunge. And I don't like doing that. I mean, it's cool for a change up. I made a comment on it earlier. It's cool because you know you're gonna be a little weaker and it's gonna push you a little more when you get to your compound lifts because you don't wanna hit the same weight. But I like doing my heavy compound lifts first when your body is a lot more fresh, because it's also your strength exercises, right? Those are the ones you're trying to build up strength. If you get in and you just burn out your quads and then your hams, and then you go to squat, you're not gonna be 100%. And the whole point of the isolation moves, at least in my opinion, is to get you that last little bit of hypertrophy. So I start with compounds. If it's a back bi day, I'll do basically all my back, end with some bis and some isolation back moves. Same goes for legs. I'll do this every now and then. This kind of opened a new light for me, a new window. I might do this maybe once every couple of months if I'm feeling like I want to change it up, but for the most part I'm sticking to my compounds first. I hope you liked the video. This is Muscle and Mind. This is a YouTube fitness channel. Subscribe if you haven't. More good videos coming soon. My content is getting better in my opinion, I don't know. But I hope you like it. Stick around. Muscle and Mind. Something about going like high volume on isolation movements before you get into squats just fucks you up. I know I'm still getting a great workout in, but not being able to get 10 reps on 225 is kind of pissing me off. But when you're doing stiff leg deadlifts and you're doing lunges before that, not to mention the leg extensions and curls, I usually jump off all my workouts and squats. So it's just a different method. It's honestly because when you start with squats, you have like a set weight that you usually do. Or same when you start with bench on chest day. But if you pre-exhaust yourself before that move, it's a whole different ballgame.